513 South 5th Street. As a kid, I never really knew that our family was dirt poor. All my mind comprehended was it seemed like others had more. My parents struggled at times to make all the ends meet, but we had a roof overhead and we never lived on the street. There was one winter things kinda got real bad. If you didn't know us, you'd probably feel sad. We couldn't afford the fuel oil to make the furnace heat, so we moved around furniture, yes I do mean every seat. We made pallets to lay on the living room floor. We covered the entrances with blankets ragged and worn. We just had to make it through. It was cold, let me tell you, brother. We couldn't afford the fuel, and one night led to another. But one night I remember, it was colder than the rest. We all tried to stay warm. Mom and Dad were doing their best. I recall waking up and the sun shining through. Maybe Mom opened the curtains, or I just had a new view. We got up and walked around like it was the first day of summer. But that goldfish frozen in its bowl taught us life can be a bummer. My sister Ann asked me, what do you think he was thinking? I looked at her and said, help, in the voice of a fish that is sinking. We both laughed at the situation. That wasn't very funny, but that is how I learned to make the rainy days more sunny. I will never forget those years that we all spent together. Pinto beans and cornbread, nothing could be better. We may have just been known as poor white trash, but I wouldn't trade one memory for a truckload of cash. We may not have had it made, or what some would say is needed, but I think we had it all, and I think of the memories it seeded. That's just one story from a house on South 5th Street. There are many that I could write, but it would take years to complete.